Welcome to this Early Years Entitlements Guide. This guide is about understanding the claims and payment calendar. Each year, the Early Years Entitlements team will issue a claims and payment calendar. This is to show providers over the next academic year when the claim period will be open, when payment day is due, and when adjustments can be made. The calendar is colour-coded. The green area indicates when claims are open. This is normally the first week in the month, however sometimes claims are open earlier. Claims always close at midnight on a Sunday. The blue box is to indicate the day that payment is due, and this is the day that adjustments open. An adjustment is a temporary change to your claim. From payment day until the last calendar day in the month, providers can go on to the Claim Hub and make adjustments to their claim. The calendar also breaks down term by term how many hours of funding will be payable. In addition to this, it breaks down month by month how many hours will be payable, whether it's a standard offering or a stretched offering. Depending on their eligibility, a child may be able to access up to 570 hours or 1,140 hours over the academic year. We break this down over 38 weeks of the year for a standard claim. In the autumn term, we pay 14 weeks, and in the spring term 11 weeks, and in the summer term we pay 13 weeks. In total, these three terms add up to 38 weeks. Within each term, we break it down further month by month. For example, in autumn, we pay 3.8 weeks in September, 3.4 weeks in October, 4.2 weeks in November, and 2.6 weeks in December, adding up to the 14 weeks payable in the autumn term. By using the breakdown on the calendar and on the EYE Hub, each child will be able to access their full entitlement over the academic year. With the 2024-25 academic calendar, providers were also given a matrix. This showed what a standard claim would look like broken down over 38 weeks of the year, claiming month by month. Providers can view how many hours per week they claim per child and what amount of hours they should expect to claim per month throughout the year. A stretch claim is over 47.5 weeks of the year. 47.5 times 12 matches the 570 or 1,140 hours that a child can claim over an academic year. We break that down into 16 weeks in the autumn term, 12 weeks in spring, and 19.5 in the summer. In autumn, we pay 4.2 weeks in September, 4.6 in October, 4.2 in November, and 3 in December. This breaks it down how the claim is paid to providers. A stretch claim matrix was also provided. This shows, depending on the number of hours claimed per week on a stretched offering, how many hours would be payable month by month throughout the academic year. When a provider logs on to the Early Years Entitlements Hub, on the homepage there is also a breakdown of the standard offer and stretched offer throughout the academic year. On the Funding Summary tab, providers can also see in each month how many weeks would be available for a standard offering and a stretched offering. Furthermore, when you go to the Actuals tab and click on the summary of the child's claim, you'll be able to see the number of weeks claimed in that month. The Claims and Payment Calendar is a breakdown of how the claim can be submitted and how payments will be made each month. It is not intended to be a delivery calendar. It is at the discretion of each provider how they offer funded childcare in their setting. Across Lincolnshire, we have over 600 early years providers delivering early years entitlements. Each one is unique. Each one has a different delivery model to suit the business. Here are some examples of different delivery models. Example 1 is a preschool, open from 9 AM to 3 PM, 6 hours available childcare per day. The setting's open Monday to Friday and term time only. A particular child attends the full day, 6 hours per day, every day. That child wants to access 30 hours per week. To reconcile that claim, just check the child has accessed 30 hours per week over 38 weeks of the year and 1,140 hours have been delivered. The claim would match at 30 hours per week over 38 weeks as a standard claim. The next example is a childminder. The childminder may be open from 8 till 6, offering a 10-hour day Monday to Friday. The childminder normally takes 4 to 5 weeks holiday per year and these dates are agreed in advance. The childminder has decided to accept funding over 38 weeks of the year as a standard offering. If a child attends 10 hours per day, they'll be accessing 30 hours of funded childcare per week. The childminder would reconcile this by delivering 30 hours per week over 38 weeks and ensuring that 1,140 hours have been delivered. The remaining weeks are billed at the childminder's private rate. The childminder has made it clear in advance what weeks are funded and what weeks are not throughout the year. The claim would be for 38 weeks of the year, claiming 30 hours per week. Our third example is a nursery open 8 till 6, offering 10 hours per day, Monday to Friday. The nursery is open for 47.5 weeks of the year. The delivery calendar has been agreed in advance and parents have received this. If a child was to attend 10 hours per day over 3 days, they would be looking to access 30 hours per week. If the setting delivers stretched funding, they would deliver 24 hours funding per week and invoice the parent for the remaining 6 at their private rate. Parents have received this delivery calendar in advance so they know what weeks are funded and which weeks are payable. The setting would reconcile this by claiming 24 hours per week over 47.5 weeks of the year, claiming the maximum of 1,140 hours over the academic year. Our final example is a nursery. A full daycare open from 8 till 6 every day and the setting is open 50 weeks of the year. If a child wants to attend 30 hours per week, using 10 hours per day over 3 days, the setting could deliver 22.8 funded childcare per week and invoice the parent for the remaining 7.2 at their private rate. The parents would know in advance which weeks are funded, which weeks the setting is closed, because there would be a clear delivery calendar in place. The claim would remain at 24 hours per week over 47.5 weeks because this is a stretched claim. This allows the setting to claim 1,140 hours per year. This would be reconciled by still delivering 1,140 hours per year, but over 50 weeks, which would equate to 22.8 per week. Providers are encouraged to reconcile their claim by visiting the Claims and Payment Calendar to look at the number of weeks payable each month and each term. If you have any questions about the Claims and Payment Calendar, please contact the Early Years Entitlements team directly at eye@lincolnshire.gov.uk.